Yeah.
Sorry.
Hi. I was just trying to pull up a record, but I spoke with, because I've been seeing it at NYP and HSS as well. So I don't do, it says right here, other exposures. I was exposed to asbestos in Germany, but I didn't ever report it.
Okay. Let me make sure to document that. Tell me more.
Just that was back before they decided that it had to go. I was back in the 80s, early, 80s.
You were in Germany in the
Yeah.
1980s.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's before they decided that all asbestos was too cancerous to be around. So.
Yeah. What were you doing at the time?
I was a chaplain's assistant.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the military.
Okay. And then were you
active duty? Yeah.
Were you handling the asbestos directly, or you?
No, but the ceiling in all the rooms was asbestos.
You could see it. It was like
Not always.
exposed.
Sometimes it was tiles, and sometimes it was.
Okay.
Yeah, we all knew that there was asbestos.
There was asbestos.
Yeah.
In the ceiling. And
Yeah, the ceilings were made. Some of the
insulation.
ceilings were made of asbestos. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you had any lung problems?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. Do you get any respiratory symptoms? Shortness of
Yeah,
breath?
that's what I want to talk about. So I have a lot to talk with you about.
Fire away.
Okay, so here's my leg. That's a picture of my leg.
Yeah.
I have both legs, not just ankles, but legs are swollen.
Okay.
They're tight from the swelling. And I take this off and this off. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah.
That hurts, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just pressing over the shoulder.
Yeah,
There's
that's right.
definitely swelling here. It's
Yeah.
called pitting edema, okay, which
Yeah.
means you can leave a pit. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't feel good.
No.
You can leave a pit, right, that stays for a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it right through the sock.
When was
See
the first
sock?
time you noticed this?
2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah.
Anything particular happened 2 months ago?
No injury.
No?
Mm-mm.
So when we see this, 90% of the time it's bad veins, but 10% of the time it's something else. And we got to make sure your heart's okay, your kidneys are okay, and your liver's okay.
And also the veins. You need to do whatever,
Look, I can-
echo or whatever they call
I
it.
can Doppler your veins. That's usually a waste of time. If it's symmetrical, it's almost always a waste of your time. Okay?
How can I get rid of the swelling?
We got to diagnose it first.
Okay.
Okay. Cause this pattern right here, symmetrical swelling on both sides. Yeah, I can do a Doppler on you to rule out a blood clot, but you never get equal symmetrical blood clots on both sides.
Well, my situation is different than most. Many doctors around the world, in Central America and South
You
America.
told me all about it last time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I showed you the videos too, if you remember. Yeah.
You did. You were
Yeah.
menaced by.
So I have severe trauma, acoustic trauma, and nerve damage, hearing loss in my ears. When you talk to me, it sounds like you're slurring your words. There's severe distortion. I can understand you still. I speak English, but you know it's that way. With just in conversation, that's how bad the trauma is. So that nerve damage is from directed energy. If you read in the news, I was in Havana, Cuba. Okay.
Yeah, you told me all about it.
Yeah. I was attacked with these weapons in Havana. Okay. I'm not the only person suffering. You can see in the news that FBI agents are getting hit. You know, I mean, not just Department of Defense contractors, not just former DOD. No, these people are.
You're welcome to put those back on.
Do my feet stink? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you told me all about it last time. Now,
Okay.
let's try to settle. Let's try to make sure we don't get
Ahead of ourselves.
We want to finish things as we go.
Right. Okay.
So let's finish these two right here. Okay.
Right.
Look, with this thing, the main thing we need to do is actually make sure your heart, your kidneys, and your liver are okay.
You want to do
Right.
tests? Yeah.
Yeah, look, if you need to do a DVT so you can sleep at night, fine, but I
Yeah.
can tell you already, just by looking at it, you don't have a blood clot in those, okay?
Okay.
What you need to do is actually just make sure heart, kidneys, liver are okay. If they are, then you just blame the veins. There's really not a direct scan of the veins, not really, right? When you scan the veins, what you're actually doing is a scan for blood clots.
Right.
Those aren't blood clots. You don't get them equally symmetrically on both sides
Right.
for months, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, when was the last time you had your heart, your kidneys, and your lungs checked? I'm sorry, heart, kidneys, and liver checked. When was the last time that happened for you?
I was in the hospital here in here in the
Okay. So last week I have kidney and liver. That's good. So someone drew your blood last week, right? What were you? Was this the ER?
Yeah, ER, yeah.
This is the ER. Okay. So
they didn't do heart? They said they did
no,
heart.
it was not a blood test really for the heart. I'm looking at your blood test right
There's some type of
They did something like, okay, let's get to that in a second, right?
Yeah.
So look, right here, this is kidney function from last week, okay? GFR of 105, that's normal, okay? Both of your liver enzymes are normal too.
Right.
Good, so we cross those off, and then what else do they do for you here? Electrocardiogram, okay. Let's actually look at the picture together. All right, I'm just gonna bring that up for you so we can see. Have you ever had any, so they put a heart monitor on you, right? They also
Yeah.
did an EKG.
Yeah.
Have you had any heart trouble?
Yeah,
Yes.
directed energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever had a heart attack? You ever had an arrhythmia? You ever had a blood clot in the heart?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never been, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone ever do an echocardiogram on you?
Just did one 4 days ago in NYP.
Do you have it?
No,
No, you don't have the record of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What do they say was the result?
but didn't give it to me.
Really?
I just did it 4 days ago. I haven't seen it yet. I go back over there today in a few hours for ears. So
I'm just pulling
never
up
been able to get correct medical treatment since the attack started. Every time I go and get medical treatment, something happens. Strange occurrences occur. So especially with my ears. But doctors, I showed you the videos. I took the testimony on video. They gave video testimony, showing the same. My ears are severely damaged from. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah.
All right. By and large, is okay. There's one minor finding here called left axis deviation. Do you have high blood pressure?
No.
No. Have you
I have
ever?
tachycardia. I have to take medicine. It's not working. It stopped working. The metoprolol.
Yeah. What do you take? Metoprolol.
25 milligrams metoprolol.
It's a very, very low dose of metoprolol.
It's not working.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not working for months. Months.
You weigh 287?
Yeah.
Yeah. 25 milligram isn't going to do anything to you. That's the dose you give to an 80-pound little old lady. Who prescribes your metoprolol?
That was over in California.
Okay. You've been off of it.
The emergency room did it in the ER in LA. Yeah.
All right. Your pulse here was 116.
Sitting down, when I start walking, it skyrockets.
Really?
It gets up to 150.
Okay. I tell you what I would suggest to you. Well, you
increase
just
the
had an
medicine.
echo, so you had the cold jelly on the chest?
Yeah.
And
She
you're
did an
gonna-
echo, yeah.
They're going to tell you the results sometime soon? Or
They're
what
gonna
are they
tell me
gonna-
today when I go back over there to
Okay.
check it. But I don't go back I have an appointment in a few hours. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So then I think you're covered there, right? Again, we just got to check heart, liver, kidneys as an explanation for why that's
They
happening.
need to check the enzymes of my heart, right? Don't
The echocardiogram is actually much more helpful in this
Okay,
case.
all right.
Cardiac enzymes, yeah, you can do them, but again, truth be told, you're probably wasting your time on that. Okay. The echo will tell you more. What we're looking for is something called heart failure. Okay. Heart failure can give you swelling of
Congestive heart failure.
Correct. Yeah, the congestion part is actually congested here. Okay. That's it. 90% of the time, it's just bad veins, right? But we got to rule out the other 3 problems before we're able to just blame veins.
So you ruled out the liver and the
Yeah, the
kidneys?
liver and kidneys are very easy because you can measure them in the blood. The heart, you cannot measure them in the blood, right? The enzymes only tell you, are you currently right this second having a heart attack or not? It doesn't tell you if you have heart failure, actually. The echocardiogram will tell you if you have heart failure. So here's what I'm going to start taking notes for you, okay? Get your echocardiogram results. If they're okay, then your legs are swollen due to venostasis, all right? Stasis of the veins. That just means your veins that have valves in them, the blood is supposed to travel backwards against gravity back to your heart, right? When you're young, those valves are nice and tight, the blood only goes one way, and that's up, right? As you get a little older, the valves get a little leaky, and you just get a little pooling of blood in the legs.
Can it be fixed?
Not really, to be honest with you. But what we do, we make sure your vital organs are okay. There are some low-tech things you can do that will help with swelling related to venostasis. The easiest one is to wear compression socks because it's not a medication. There are medications that can help too. Problem is you gotta keep taking them. And all the medications that will pull fluid out of your legs, the way they work is they make you pee more often, right? If you pee more, you pull the fluid out of here. You know, that's a side effect not everybody likes.
I'll take it.
You want to try a diuretic medication?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a suggestion. I need to know what's going on with your heart first. Because if there's something wrong with your heart, it's a totally different ballgame, right? So before I just treat you for bad veins, I would suggest make sure you get your heart results, okay? I'm trying to think. One thing I could do for you, I mean, I could write you a prescription for a diuretic if you want, but honestly, go get your heart results first. If they tell you your heart's good, then maybe just come back here and get your diuretic and get some compression socks.
Can you write me the prescription for the diuretic now?
Yeah.
And if they say something's wrong with my heart,
then forget about my diuretic. You might end up on a diuretic anyway.
Okay, all right.
But it's a different ballgame in that case. You're going to need...
Well, something's wrong. Obviously, if I start walking, it shoots up to 150. Something's wrong, right?
Yeah, so I think it's very likely you're going to end up on some kind of medications. Just we got to know what's up with your heart first. Okay?
Yeah, well, I can tell you I've been attacked with energy. That's what...
I told me all about it
Yeah,
last time. Yeah, it sounds like you've been having a real tough time ever since, right?
Yeah. Continues, yeah.
All right, I tell you what, I'll write you a low dose of a diuretic. But again, just make sure you know exactly what's going on with your heart. Hopefully nothing's going on with your heart, right? Before you start taking this thing, okay? But it'll be available for you to pick up here if you like. Right, it's going to say it's for fluid overload, is what the label's going to say.
Okay.
Okay, and remember.
How many times do I take it a day?
You start out just one a day, okay? And then you can build it up. You can take 2 at the same time in a day. You can even take 2 and 2, morning and afternoon.
Okay.
But you pee more for 6 hours after you take it.
Right. You're
So
thirstier? Yeah.
You will be thirstier too.
Uh,
I'm being honest with you, it's really not a perfect solution, okay? But you ask me if there's anything, and there is something, it's just, it comes with side effects, okay?
all right, okay.
All right, I'm writing
What
you down.
about my prescription needing to be changed?
Sorry?
My prescription needs to be changed. 25 milligrams is not working.
Yeah. So you got a one-time script from somebody in California. You don't have any prescription right
The
now.
VA staff threw my medicine away that I had received in Ecuador, and it was working fine. It was working good.
What were you on?
Nebivolol. It's a Spanish thing.
Nebivolol, okay.
Nebivolol, yeah.
Yeah, its equivalent in America is metoprolol, but
Yeah.
you're just on too low of a dose. Why don't we do this? I can give you the 50 milligram dose, okay? Now look, metoprolol goes 25, 50, 100, 200, 400, okay? And you're a big guy. And so I already know 25 is too low for you. 50 is probably too low for you. But we have to be orderly about the way we escalate this.
Okay.
All right, so I'll double your dose today. Let's go 50. Okay, if that doesn't do it, then our next move is go 100.
Okay.
Okay?
Also, I need to see a dietitian. I wanna get on a keto diet.
I gave you the info last time. Did they manage to schedule you? I'll give it to you again. All you got to do, you don't even need a referral, not for a dietitian anyway. Just front desk right there. They'll schedule you. Okay, they'll schedule you to see one of my 2 nutritionists here on this floor.
Okay.
Do you want 30, 60, or 90-day supplies on these meds?
90, yeah.
All right. Again, just know that there's a possibility that I'll make you throw away your pills and give you a higher dose later.
Okay.
Okay?
So it's going to 50 milligrams.
50. All right.
I don't have a family history of heart problems, and I had no heart problems before the directed energy attack started.
Okay.
When the directed energy attack started, that's when I had trouble with my heart.
All right, so let me just make sure I'm taking notes here, okay?
That started a long time ago.
You
Yeah.
have been on the metoprolol 25, and you've still experienced those racing heart feelings, even despite the 25,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Palpitations, okay. Can we just wrap this too? What do you want me to do with this? What we typically do with this is to help make sure you get service connection to any medical problems you develop as a result of it.
I was scheduled for an examination already, and I missed it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, disability examination, and it needs to be rescheduled.
Yeah. Do you know when it was? When it was supposed to be?
Last month.
So I am pure VHA. I'm just part of the treatment team here. I don't have a lot of control over what the benefits people do. Do they give you any kind of contact number, or how did you schedule that evaluation?
Filled out a bunch of paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this at the
For disability
Was this at the
benefit
VBA
benefit?
facility, like on
Yeah.
Houston Street?
Yeah, it was in LA. Yeah.
Oh, it was in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, but they scheduled it for here. They scheduled my appointment for here.
Oh boy.
But I definitely should have benefits.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to reschedule that. There's no contact information.
And then I went down to the office downstairs. They said he's not even there. Some say he moved. Others say he retired. There's just
The
all
benefits
kinds.
office?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. I know it sounds weird that I don't know the answer to this, but they really separate VBA and VHA, and you know.
I should be 100% already, and they never
Yeah.
gave it to me to begin with.
The directive they give me is just take care of them. You know, I don't really know how the VBA works. So
Can you
try-
schedule me for a new appointment? I mean, can you reschedule the old appointment?
If I could, I totally would.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even know how. Is the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a VBA hotline. It's an 800 number. I've never tried it before, but
I try every time I try calling. It's like
I know.
I'm on the phone for hours. They don't
Yeah.
answer, and they don't answer when it's so
Yeah, that does not surprise me. Yeah.
just on hold for hours.
Yeah, benefits hotline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call it again.
That's the best I got for you, my friend. I'm so sorry.
They should have given me benefits right away. I mean, I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look. Let's document that you've been exposed to asbestos. Okay. Hopefully, this will just make things easier whenever they do evaluate you. I'm just putting it here. You've been exposed. All right, to an environmental hazard. Okay. Okay. There. So that will follow in your chart going forward. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What else can I do for you today?
So you say I got to go make the dietitian appointment?
Yes, let me start taking notes here for you, okay?
Yeah.
Before you leave today, you go to the front desk, schedule a nutritionist.
My hands are swollen. Both fingers are swollen. I can't close.
Can I have you hop up here?
Yeah.
Just hop up here, let's do it again.
Yeah.
What happened to your fingers?
Again, I attribute it to the directed energy, but fingers are swollen. I can't. They hurt when I close them.
Yeah. When's your first notice the problem? When
Two
did
months
you-
ago. 2 months ago when this started. Yeah.
Same thing, huh? And again, nothing's particularly out of the ordinary you could tell 2 months ago happened to you?
No, I didn't have any.
No? You were already in New York at the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some skin findings too? These guys, have these been here?
No, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. Why? What's the?
I mean, these look like just age-related sunspots. But
Yeah. Okay.
have you spent a lot of time in the sun? You're
Not
from
really.
California?
Not really.
No. And I can see that it's in a darkened part of the skin, which looks like this has been in the sun.
Yeah. I just stay in my car.
A little puffy, right?
Yeah.
Do they hurt?
Yeah. When I try to close and open them, they hurt.
Yeah. Can you just give me a good squeeze? Give me a good squeeze. Okay, good. Let me just
Both shoulders are ripped and torn.
yeah, rotator cuff tears, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I just want to know that your heart is okay on the echocardiogram, that you don't have congestive heart failure, okay?
Is that what could be causing this?
It would have to be really bad, you know, because the swelling, what it does is it goes from the bottom of your feet and it just goes up. You see people with really, really bad heart failure and they will get swollen hands, but it's pretty uncommon because that means the swelling has to get all the way up to this level. You'll actually have a swollen scrotum at the same time.
Well, legs. These are both tight from the swelling. The legs.
How high does it go?
All the way up my legs. Yeah.
Is your scrotum swollen?
I don't know. You
wanna
want to
look?
look? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's not. It's
Yeah.
not subtle when it is because it's an open area.
Okay.
It swells up like a balloon.
Okay, all right.
It's not in your scrotum.
So it's.
I don't think
both-
this would be heart, kidney, or liver. Not this
Okay.
one. This one might just be regular old arthritis. Actually, do the joints hurt? Do the
I wake
joints-
up in the middle of the night and my hands are pulsating with pain, throbbing and pulsating with pain.
Really?
And this has been going on since 2014. Yeah. Just like my heart is throbbing and pulsating with pain.
You didn't happen to show the orthopedist this, did you? When the orthopedics
I have
doctor
an
saw
appointment with Hand in HSS coming up shortly.
you? Okay, well that's convenient.
Yeah.
See what they say then. I'll be honest with you when I say this looks to me like arthritis.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm an internal medicine doctor, so
Yeah.
you know, my area of expertise is your vital organs, right?
Can you ask them to expedite the appointment with the nutritionist? Can you do that? Can they do
They're
that?
usually pretty accessible. Many times they even
Are
have
you
same
kidding?
day.
It takes months just to see any, to get any. I mean, it's,
Go to the front desk and just see if you can get a walk-in. They usually, I was told recently that they even accept walk-ins. Really?
okay. You want to?
Yeah, let's have a listen. Sure here. Deep breaths, please. Have you lean back. Just breathe normally. Okay, good. All right. Heart sounds are okay. Lungs are clear. All right. Now look at your ears, your nose.
How do I get my disability appointment rescheduled? Call the number.
Boy, I really don't know. I'm being honest with you when I say I do not know the answer to that. I usually direct people to call a hotline or to track down the benefits office on the second floor. So what did they tell you when you went to the benefits office?
There was
What did
nobody
they say?
there.
There's no one there?
You said it's on the second floor.
Yeah. Here's a clip. You have your face toward me. Okay, look at your nose. Let me have you open wide, please. Say ah. Is your appetite okay?
Yeah.
Are your fasting habits okay?
Yeah. I'm trying to get to the dentist to pull my teeth.
Uh-huh.
I got it scheduled for a consultation for April 25th.
Okay. You gotten scheduled?
Yeah, but I'm in a lot of pain.
Okay.
I wish they could make it earlier. I'm gonna go over there and ask them if they can make it earlier, but I just keep getting railroaded by the secretary. I never get to talk to anybody.
That sounds pretty typical of them. This is dental here, or this is dental somewhere else?
Dental NYU, yeah.
NYU.
Voc care, yeah.
Okay, got it. What else do you need from me today? So I've written you the prescriptions for metoprolol at the 50 milligram dose. Furosamide's the water pill. Okay. Again, just clock this one. It'll make you pee more. Okay.
Okay.
So you're living in your car at the moment?
Yeah,
Yeah. You got access to a bathroom?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna have to plan around that, you know.
Yeah.
But let's see what the heart thing is. All right. Let's pray that you don't have congestive heart failure. You're really in trouble if you do. All right. You'll be on 5 medications overnight if you have congestive heart failure.
And the echocardiogram will show that?
Yeah, that's what it's test for, really. I mean, it'll test for all kinds of heart abnormalities, but probably the most important one, given that, is to make sure that there's no congestive heart failure. If
Okay.
there is, then we have to give you a whole cocktail of medications to try to recover that heart function, get the heart pumping better.
Okay.
So we should pray that that's not what it is.
Okay.
So let's see what they find. Your heart sounds are normal, but your heart sounds will not tell me if you have congestive heart failure or not. Not unless it's very,
What
very
is
late stage.
congestive heart failure?
What congestive heart failure is so the heart squeezes, right? A normal squeeze will eject 60% of the blood in the cavity, right? We call it the ejection fraction. If you have congestive heart failure, what happens is the muscle becomes weak and it doesn't squeeze that amount of blood anymore.
So someone with congestive heart failure might have an ejection fraction, say, of 30%, right?
So if I wake up every night, my heart's going like this,
Yeah.
but it's still beating, but it's vibrating,
Yeah.
and that's going on for hours each night. What effect would that have?
That could be something else. That could be an arrhythmia, right?
I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not what you think. So
Okay.
let's just say that I'm only going to describe the symptoms to you. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So if it's doing this, it's literally just like this is vibrating. It's still beating, but it's
You're feeling like a fluttering in the chest? Is what it
a
feels like?
massive, extremely fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And other activists that have been targeted with directed energy have said the same thing, that they've had problems with their heart.
Is this happening now, or was this back then?
It's still happening.
It's happening
Yeah.
now. Okay.
So I wake up in the middle of the night and my heart's like this.
Okay.
And then I scream out, and as soon as I scream out, it slows down and goes back to normal.
Huh.
And then when I go to sleep, I wake up again. The moment I wake up, my heart's like this. And if I cry out again, it gradually slows down and goes back to normal.
Have you ever had a heart monitor?
Yeah.
Yeah. When?
I've had several.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind? Was it the
Holter.
patch?
Holter? Yeah, Holter, yeah.
How long did you wear those things for?
One day.
Did you capture any events while you were on it?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not getting the very best medical treatment, I don't think. Yeah.
The thing you need is you need to have a heart monitor on you while you're experiencing one of those episodes, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're having some kind of fast-going heart arrhythmia, we want to capture it on the monitor, right? Then we can treat it. That would help us.
It's really interesting. Whenever I go for echocardiograms, I suddenly get drowsy. Whenever I go for echocardiograms and I lay down on the table, I suddenly go from, alert to theta state, somewhere 4 to 7 hertz, from super relaxed to super drowsy. It's immediate.
Huh.
It's immediate. Every single time they begin a echocardiogram, I suddenly get drowsy.
Okay.
And of course, my 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, my ears are ringing, my head and ears are in pulsating pain. The trauma shows that it's happening. The attorney said that represented me. He said it's irrefutable proof you're being attacked. So ears ringing, head and ears in pulsating pain, 24 hours a day, constantly. And I have the video if you'd like to see the doctors.
Right.
I showed you that.
Well, what I want you to think of is maybe we should have you have a heart monitor. This is still going on. We can capture one of those while you're wearing a monitor that can give us some information for what's going on with your heart, and then we can treat you better, right? Metoprolol will happen to suppress most kind of fluttering arrhythmias.
What's an arrhythmia?
An arrhythmia is any time your heart is beating in a way that is not just normal contracted lub dub.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Yeah. But we need to find out what kind it is, though. Right? There are many different kinds of fast-going arrhythmias, and typically a heart monitor would help us to identify it and then treat it better.
Okay.
So you have an echocardiogram. If you'd like to do a heart monitor, I mean, the one I prefer is either Holter or Zio patch. They're both the same principle.
Whatever you recommend. Yeah.
Okay.
I've already done a Holter. Yeah.
But you don't recall if one of those events was captured on the Holter,
I don't
correct?
know. And I didn't receive very good medical treatment, and it was
Okay.
overseas anyway.
Can we just try again?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
When?
well, I'm going to order it now. Okay. And is that your phone number?
347. Yeah. But
So-
I have to keep my phone on off because I get prank phone calls every day. So I had to keep my phone off. So I never know when they call. I can only respond after
For the
they
next
call.
few days until they set up your heart monitor, I know it's annoying, but can you keep it on? Because what they do, the Department of Cardiology calls you and schedules it. I mean, you can try going there, but their front desk people are very hard to work with. So I usually just say, let them call you and set it up. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here, okay? I'm going to order you, it's called a long-term heart monitor. And that's either a Holter or it's a Zio patch, which is what they stick on you and you wear it for a few days. There it is. All right. 5-year-old man with frequent. And they happen at night, right? Nighttime.
Whenever I'm sleeping, it happens in the daytime too.
Okay.
Yeah.
With frequent intermittent fluttering palpitations is what we say to the cardiologist, okay? That's echo pending at outside hospital. If you're able to show me a copy of the echocardiogram results, it would help me just have all of your information in one place.
I'll bring it back. What do I do? Drop it off at the front desk? Or?
Yeah, they'll take it from you there or in the bin back here. They'll let you.
Can you show me the bin and I'll just drop it in there?
Sure. Just make sure you have your name on it so I know who it is.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we've done that. Expect a call to set up.
And you don't know what to do about my benefits?
Heart monitor. Gosh,
Go to the second floor?
If I did, I would tell you right now. I would recommend. I'm going to give you these notes. These are for you.
Okay.
I would recommend visiting the benefits office on the second. There's more than one guy who works there, by the way. So I don't know.
They didn't tell me that.
I don't know what was happening.
In fact, nobody told me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have an office there. I would go there, and or calling the benefits hotline to set up benefits evaluations. Okay. So you can schedule a nutritionist appointment and next appointment with me. Okay, you choose when. I would say try to get all these done, like the heart monitor. Maybe you're probably going to want to give it at least a couple of months for them to give you the heart monitor. You wear it for a while. You actually send the monitor back to them. They usually have like a box. You just put the monitor in. You mail it to the company that does them for you, and then they send a report to us. The process beginning to end is frustratingly slow. It takes a month or two. So maybe come see me again in a month or two. All right. I'll be right here for you. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you.
In a month or two. Don't leave just yet. Don't leave just yet. Okay. In a month or two. And then today, go to the.
Oh, I have. Okay, so I have bone spurs in my feet. They did X-rays at UCLA. They saw I have bone spurs in the bottom of my feet and in the side here.
Okay. Yeah. Do they hurt you?
Yeah, hurts when I walk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to see a podiatrist?
Yeah, I'll see a podiatrist. Yeah.
They also don't need a referral. You can go there today. Okay. Podiatry 5 West doesn't need a referral.
Okay.
Book an appointment. Sometimes they can fit you in the same day. You can just ask them, do you have a walk-in slot today? Many times they can see you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This. Okay.
And there's a planter's wart. It's at the bottom of my foot. If you can see it. It's right. It's right there.
Let's have the podiatrist see. I think they can help you with
Okay, all right.
a few things. Yeah. All right, let me grab you these notes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Check this out. Here's your to-do list. All right. Front desk, schedule a nutritionist appointment. Just next available, ask if they can see it today, if you'd like. Okay, they're supposed to have.
So my legs
walk-ins.
are tight. They're extremely tight from the swelling.
Yeah. Let's diagnose and let's treat. Okay. I prescribed you the water pill. I did it. All right.
Okay.
Next appointment with me in a month or two. Go there today. 5 West. Doesn't need a referral. Book an appointment. Pharmacy for med pickup. Get your echo results. If they're okay, let me show you the bin. Let me show you the bin. Okay. Right here. Okay. People leave me results in here. Okay. So you're welcome to just drop
Just
it off.
open the door and put it in
Yeah.
there.
If the nurse is here, just knock and just say,
Oh, okay.
I have a result to drop off.
Okay.
So. Okay.
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 All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Again, just watch it with that water pill, okay? Don't overdo it, all right?
Yeah.
Or you'll be peeing all night.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, take care.